and then we'll get more cards on what are they thinking about you and the connection. And please keep in mind, as always, this is a general reading for many people at once, so not everything might be for you. So just take what you feel is for you and forget anything else. All right, let's go into it. What is your energy in this connection with your person? I have the Lovers coming out first. Wow. Okay, strong card. And we have the Six of Swords. There's been a lot of birds in all the readings today. And then we have the Four of Wands. You're in a really beautiful energy with your person. So I'm curious what will come up for them and the connection. But what I see here is you have a lot of love with this person. You're in love with them. Maybe you're at peace with whatever's going on in the connection. You feel very at home with this person, the Four of Wands. So you feel a stable foundation with them. So let's see what's going on with them. Where are they in this connection? Okay, we have the Hanged Man. They could be a Pisces. We have another bird, Judgment. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, let's see. Describe the connection between you two. What is the connection between you two? We have the Five of Cups. So I do see maybe there's a little bit of a falling out, or you guys miss each other. You're longing for each other. Something maybe kind of went wrong. Let's get another card. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. It could be you guys are still in the process of working things out. So this being a minor arcana, I wasn't really taking it totally as things are like over between you two necessarily. We have the Eight of Wands, so things could be moving forward very quickly again between you two. So yeah, I feel like you're at a very stable place in this relationship. I don't feel that you're feeling upset at all. Really, just kind of missing this person from time to time. It looks like this person could be needing some time to themselves. So maybe if you guys are like totally with this person, they just need some space right now. They're going through a lot, like Judgment. That's a major transformation that they're going through. Well, Death is like a major transformation card, but I feel like Judgment can be maybe like the end of that cycle. So they're coming out of it as this fresh new person. All right. So I feel like there's really not a whole lot more to say about the connection between you two. You feel at peace. You feel good with whatever happens, with wherever this goes. I feel like they're kind of like, let me just hang out a bit on my own for a while. I need time. I need space. I'm going through a lot. So they're going through some major internal shifts. I do want to see, like, what are they seeing? What are they waking up to? Judgment. So they could be calling, they could be answering like a higher calling in this connection with you. Like they're being called to maybe do more. And when maybe they've just been kind of hanging around this connection before and they weren't maybe doing enough for you. They might be seeing that. Okay, here's Strength. So they are finding some deeper strength to maybe do more in this connection, to maybe show more of themselves to you. All right, so let's just go ahead and move forward. We also have the Six of Pentacles showing up on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like they are trying to find the strength to make this a more fair and balanced connection. I do feel like maybe they're understanding or seeing they haven't been putting enough effort in. They've been putting too much of their effort into maybe just fighting for their own goals, defending their own selves. And so I feel like they're trying to figure out how to reach out in true partnership. So this is a work in progress here. Maybe you guys had like your first argument or something, or first argument in a while, but it seems like it wasn't a super serious one. Okay, so what are their primary thoughts about you, number 4? So if you guys resonate with that, stick around. Also, there is an extended available today, linked below as usual if you really end up liking this reading. Okay, so what are their primary thoughts about you in this situation, number 4? We have Justice. Knight of Swords. It seems like they're really called to make things right with you. Ace of Swords. I feel like they're seeing the truth finally. And here's the Page of Wands. With the Five of Wands. So I feel like they are seeing maybe where they had caused some of the conflict, where they come in. I feel like you kind of made peace with maybe your part of things. You kind of seen that. You just want harmony between you two. I feel like this person could be still struggling with figuring out what their side of things were. But I feel like they are coming around. I feel like this person's mind wouldn't rest until they could finally see the truth. That's why this Judgment card showed up for them as well. I was just hearing like they were realizing like what a ASS they were being is what I was hearing. On the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords. So yeah, I feel like they just keep thinking about maybe they caused you some pain. They just haven't been as good as you deserve. So I feel like they want to rectify that. All right, so I feel like they can't get settled and they can't sleep. Their mind is so awake because they are so much being called to make things right here. All right, so let's see. I feel like no matter what, you're always going to love this person, whether you move on or whether you're with them. Let's see. I have some pre-shuffled oracle cards here for you guys. So the first card out, we have personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. So this person definitely, one of their boundaries is they don't really like to share much of their authentic self with others. The Page of Wands, I feel like there's a lot of temptation here to just be like, let's go have fun, and I don't really want to talk about anything that has tension or conflict in it. I feel like you're fine with that, but they're not so much. So it's taking a lot of effort for them to maybe put some of these boundaries down. And this is amazing, you guys. I did not even know you had the golden orb spider here, and we have this other spider. They actually kind of look alike. So I don't know if that's an important symbol for you guys. A messenger, balance, awareness, and design. They could be some kind of designer, or just I feel like someone who's very good at their craft. Okay, so yeah, I didn't even know that this card was in here. That's so cool. And then we have this cute snow leopard. Mystery, agility, belief, and sensitivity. So I feel like you wouldn't guess it, but this person is actually very sensitive. I feel like they could be even more sensitive than you are, but they pretend like they're not. But that's why they have such big boundaries up a lot. I feel like this is a very youthful person, whatever their age is. And speaking of youthful, the next card is child, wounded. So it says awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path to forgiveness. And then shadow attributes, blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is a lesson this person's learning right now. Judgment can be about learning lessons. Okay, so I feel like this person did have a lot of emotional wounds from childhood, either from parents that weren't good enough for them, or from like bullying, or just just not feeling good enough or something, just not feeling like the way they wanted to be. It's something like that. So I feel like this is what gets them to kind of act out. I feel like they aren't always mature enough. And then we have this angel helping those in need with no expectation of return. I feel like this is how they see you. They see you as an angel, and they really see themselves as undeserving. I feel like it comes from maybe childhood. Like even this card looks kind of like a scared child as well. So I feel like they're very afraid to open up to you, because I feel like maybe in childhood they would open up to people who were supposed to really take care of them, and they would just get shot down or, maybe even struck or something like that. And they don't know how to be emotionally vulnerable. Um, okay, so interesting. Yeah, this person really tries to come across as powerful. Like nothing phases them. Because look, we have this bear, we have a lion, lions, tigers, and bears. We don't really have a tiger, but we do have a leopard. So we have two big cats and a bear, and we have two spiders. Okay, so the bear is boss, CEO, judge, coach, mama bear, protective. Large, hairy, affluent, and muscular, strong. So those might be some characteristics that describe your person, perhaps. Majestic, authority, self-esteem, pride, ego. This person does have a lot of pride and ego, but I feel like they do have a sense of fairness and justice about them. We have justice here. Devoted and heart-centered. At their core, though, they do want to be like a loyal partner and protector. I feel like they don't give this to just anyone, though. I feel like they see that you're deserving of it. They still just have some growth to do. They still have this transformation to work through. And then finally, we have this fireworks card here. So they really feel the passion, happiness, chemistry, excitement with you. I feel it really stirs them up when they think about you. Okay, so we're going to get some more oracle cards to see what else are they thinking about you. Number 4. We have this ship. Okay, we have ring. Maybe you guys are at a long distance. That comes through a lot of readings. And they could see you as like someone worth traveling to propose to, or maybe they're like, if we didn't have this big distance in the way, I'd get closer to you. And here is letter. It could be that you wrote them a letter or you wrote them often. I feel like it really revealed to them that like you guys, you're like this perfect fit for them. Clover, what another beautiful card here. I want to get a tarot card to clarify this row. I feel like this person sees something beautiful with you in their dreams. They definitely let their fantasies kind of get carried away. Okay, oh, cute. Here's the King of Cups. I love this card. So they really do love you deep down. It seems like they do know it. I feel like they jump for joy. It's like they will not speak their feelings. Look, Two of Cups showing up again. Oh, wow. All right, so I feel like this person just really sees you as the perfect one for them. Okay, I feel like you are the kindness that this person never knew in their life, or didn't know so up close and personal. And so that's why they're like, whoa, it's a little too up close and personal for me. They're just not used to that, to getting close to someone. Here's Taurus, the bombshell. That could be you, them. Or they just see you as someone just very abundant, someone very patient with them. Aries, the fire starter. I was feeling them as an Aries, or having some strong Aries in their chart, because this is definitely someone who wants their freedom. And we also had boss and CEO coming through. It feels like this person wants to always be able to do their own thing, like rule their own world. They do not like to be bossed around at all. And then I'll look at Aries again. First house, self. Physical body, outlook, self-image, life philosophy. Okay, so gateway and entry point. So I feel like maybe they're just completing a cycle, entering a new dimension of themselves. Let's see. So with the first house, it's something about them incarnating here. I want to see what that's about. I feel like appearances has always been very important to them. And so I feel like you've inspired them to look beneath the surface. However, they do admire your physical beauty a lot as well. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they love your qualities in addition to your appearance. I feel some of them, they had a mother who taught them that it's important to look for certain qualities in a person. They could also be looking for someone who's a lot like their mother if they respected their mother a lot. Okay, let's see. Their mother could also be teaching them how to be a better relationship partner, because if they're like not ready for that. Okay, here's caution. That's them with their boundaries again. All this yellow, pride and ego, energy. Yeah, this person is like a vibrant ball of energy. I feel like they feel this interesting synergy with you, and that's why they've been like kind of cautious. Mystery. They don't know why there is this amazing like chemistry and interesting energy between you. They are drawn to your energy, and they've never felt anything like it before. They never noticed anything like it before. So I feel like that's what's making them like cautious and like, uh-oh, you know, this is new to me. And they like maintaining their personal boundaries. They yeah, I feel like they kind of rule their own world. They like just making their own creations and just being surrounded by their creations, but it's like a mystery to them, like how they could let someone else into their world. Like, where do they fit into their world? So I feel like they're doing a lot of pondering on how does number 4 fit into my world? How can they fit? All right, here's the Grail Knight, romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. So it looks like this person does have an idealist streak in them. They do have romantic ideals. I feel that they will not bow to just anyone. They will only bow to their queen or their king. Disruption. And here's the Lady of the Lake. Wow, absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. Man, I feel like they got off course and off path somehow. And I feel like they always had in their heart to follow the sacred and to be devoted to the sacred. They could have been brought up like kind of religious as well, so they had a good relationship with God. They believe in God. And then I feel like something disrupted that. Maybe they just really took the path of the ego. They went hard on that. And then I feel like maybe you were this Lady of the Lake here, and you just came in and spoke some major truth to them. And they've been thinking about it ever since. Earth Fairy, this could be you as well. Physical health, grounding, and foundations. Let's see. I feel like they like both sides of you. They love that, you know, you're this like sensual, beautiful person who's really in touch with like nature and good with their finances, like a hard worker. And they also love that you have this really mysterious, truth-seeking side to you. So I see kind of like a Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces thing going on here. Virgo. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who is entirely worth devoting themselves to, devoting their resources to. There's a lot of confusion here, though. This really, like, meeting you really disrupted their life, disrupted their typical thinking patterns, because I feel like they were going hardcore down that road of the ego, you know, trying to just accumulate, and then they have this like higher calling now because you showed up. Okay, so you brought a lot to the surface for them that was just like buried down deep. Okay, I feel like you put them in touch with love again. They'd lost touch. Because I feel like since they were a young age, they just had this like ideal romance in their head. believe in the impossible blue moon. So they really feel like maybe this is an impossibility with you, or you are an impossibility because they've just never met anyone like you before. They didn't think you existed. Here's step out of your comfort zone, the north node. So you represent, you definitely took them out of their comfort zone. And I feel like vice versa. You were just so out of the blue for them. And they could be Libra as well. A win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra. So they could be like Libra, Aries, with Libra, Aries, Taurus, Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. All right. So I feel like this person wants to figure out how to make things good for both of you. I feel like sometimes they struggle with that if they have too much of an Aries streak. But they truly do value partnerships. They want everyone to be happy, not just them. Okay, here is the Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. We have the heart chakra. I feel like when they're settled at home, when they feel good about their finances, that's when they're ready to open their heart. So I feel like that's why they've been just going so hard, maybe in their career, making some money, because they want to be able to get to this place where they can focus on what matters in life, because this is a family person. And then we have deception and envy, Seven of Swords. So if they're not there yet, they could be feeling very envious of this. Maybe they see that you kind of have that, and they really are kind of jealous of where you are, wishing they could be there. They could also be, if you guys aren't together, they could just be jealous of those around you, wishing they could be there. Maybe some of them feel that they lost you. They lost this opportunity with you. That looks like another like long distance card here. And here's planning and action. And it could be that if they feel like they lost you, that, or they're afraid to lose you, that it's really spurring them on to start taking some more action here. And here's joyous fun. They could be planning a special event with you, just trying to find a way to have some more fun with you. Let's see, what are they planning? I was going to get a tarot card on that. Maybe they feel like they lost some fun times with you. Here's the Ten of Swords. So it could be that they're trying to figure out how to reverse this. Maybe if there was an ending between you two, or something painful that came between you two. Or this could be stuff in their past that they're just trying to get over. Just trying to get over it. And I feel like they just want to have fun again in life. They want to have a partner that they can just have total fun with. I feel like they're seeing that you're an asset in their life. Because this person is very fun focused. And so they really feel like it is definitely more fun to have you around than not. Okay, here's attachment. They really fear getting too attached to you. So this is something where they're really having to push their boundaries and get out of their comfort zone. And here's the Temple path, but I feel like it's part of something they're trying to learn in this lifetime. It's like a higher learning thing for them, to learn how to find that balance between being their own selves and being with someone else and caring about what they're doing, and like their needs as well. And we have woman holding a coin. I do feel that you represent like this safe space for them. We have this garden and the gate as well. So they really see you as the person they want to settle down with. I just feel like maybe the timing was a little off here. Or something's not quite ready. Circumstances aren't quite aligned just yet. Here's Unfinished Symphony. I feel there is a lot of unfinished business between you two. Both of you could be musicians as well. Maybe you're making some music together. So they feel that there's so much more that you guys could create together. So much more of a story you could write. Wow. Speaking, I thought, okay, this isn't the never ending story. I thought it was the never ending story card, but not for you. And one more. They could be telling themselves this is not for you, not for you, because they feel like they have like feelings, wounds of being undeserving of love, being undeserving of someone who's like an angel. It's hard for them to feel like they deserve angelic help. And here's come to the edge. So it's like they feel this call from you. It is very hard for them to get over these hang-ups. And here's peace. I do feel like this person is trying to seek and find mental peace. So I feel like they are willing to go really far to find that peacefulness. They're willing to change themselves. They're willing to transform. Okay, I do see that you guys, you represent someone right at the edge of their comfort zone. All right, we have past life. I see that you guys could have maybe multiple lives together before this lifetime. This does feel like you guys have kind of an epic story together. Could be why you just feel you have so much love for this person with these lovers here. And the Four of Wands, here's Beauty Queen. So I feel like this person sees nothing wrong with your appearance. They see you as incredibly beautiful. And with the Angel, so I feel like they do see the inner and outer beauty. And here is short term. They could also be used to maybe just surface connections with people, just dating them for the short term, just to have some fun, just for some passion, and then that's that. And so I feel like this person knows you're so different, and this would not be a short term thing. And so they're like, I'm not too sure what to do in this situation. So I feel like they have this understanding also that you guys could have been together before. Like they really feel that with you. Okay, number 4, let's get some advice cards and then we will get some message cards and then we'll do the extended. So any advice for number 4, what should they do in this connection, if anything? Okay, we have balance yourself. This is family and career on there. Great time to keep working on balancing all the areas of your life. I don't remember what it's called, if it's like a life wheel or something, and you have all the different areas of life and you can kind of color in like how much you're doing for each of those areas, so you can have like a visual aid of how balanced your life is, or it can at least reveal some areas that might need a little work, because I don't think it's necessary to get everything just all perfectly filled out. Here's boundaries. Boundaries coming up again. It's important for you to have some boundaries as well, because I feel you just really, really easily extend yourself to others and maybe overextend yourself, give too much. So it's important for you to take care of yourself as well. And yes, this is part of your destiny. So no matter what happens in this connection, I feel that you were meant to meet this person to learn some important lesson, to set you on the correct path, to establish you more, to establish a better foundation for yourself. So I feel like this person's energy has had a beneficial effect on you in some way. So I feel like you don't have to worry about trying to force anything. And if it's meant to happen, if you're meant to see more of each other, then it's going to work. It's just keep doing what comes naturally to you. Keep trying to find your joy in this lifetime. All right, I feel like you did a lot to wake this person up. We have forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Well, I feel like you guys don't totally need that advice, because I see you moving forward here with the Six of Swords. I don't feel you have any grudge toward this person. Maybe something is still irritating you. Let's see. Get another one. Just moving forward in life. That's what's important for you, to keep moving forward. And support, lean on your inner circle during this time. So it's okay to ask for support from people. and vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So I feel like if you were vulnerable with this person, it was okay. I feel like they understand you. They're just not able to be as vulnerable as you are. In fact, they might admire you and wish that they were more like you. And we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you've learned big lessons. They've learned big lessons. So you don't have to feel like a failure here. And guilt. Wow. Yeah. So you get, okay, forgiveness is coming through because you need to forgive yourself. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So I feel like you guys are feeling embarrassed or ashamed or guilty or something, and it's really important for you guys to release that and move forward. Because I feel like you were doing all you knew to do at the time. It's not like you could have done anything differently. And then here's willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So what does that mean? What does this card mean for you? Here's